Hi guys, this is Oliver and today we are going to review Mortal Kombat released in 2021, the new Mortal Kombat movie, guys. I'm not a massive Mortal Kombat fan, guys. I wasn't really a big fan of the 1995 movie. I didn't really like it and the visual effects looked really fake. And I haven't played any of the Mortal Kombat games. I've just seen some gameplay on YouTube, which it looks kind of cool, but I don't know where to play the game. I'm kind of excited for this movie because the visual effects look awesome, and finally fans have been waiting for a rated R Mortal Kombat movie, it's very exciting finally getting a rated R Mortal Kombat movie. And after seeing the 1995 movie, it made me a little bit more excited for watching this new movie because it's newer and it is R-rated instead of PG-13. And Goro looked kind of fake and didn't look that great in the 1995 movie. And now Goro's CGI look in this new movie looks awesome. So I really wanted to see this movie. So yeah, what are my thoughts on this movie? Well, you're about to find out, guys. Let's do this. Mortal Kombat! So let's start with the action scenes. I really like the action scenes in this movie. Some are good, some are bad. Let's start with the bad. The bad action scenes, there aren't really bad action scenes in this movie. Most of the bad action scenes in this movie are mostly that it's just it's bad because they end too quickly. That they like start out good, but then they end too quickly. And some of the iconic Mortal Kombat characters die too quickly. Like they're about to attack, and then the main character just kill them immediately. And that's the big problem. It's only an hour long because of Warner Bros. Warner Bros. Seriously, why? So there's much more that I thought that they could have done. And also, Goro was disappointing to me. Goro is one of my favorite Mortal Kombat characters, and fans of Goro, we didn't get to see Goro kill anybody, which was disappointing, but he was still kind of cool, and he looked really cool. But the good action scenes are easily, I think the action scene with Reptile was awesome. And the acid, and yeah, that was awesome. One of the highlights, one of the best action scenes in the movie. And all the action scenes with Sub-Zero were awesome. And Sub-Zero and Scorpion are awesome in this movie. And them fighting together is just so epic and awesome, guys. And the best thing about the fight between Scorpion and Sub-Zero is that both actors know how to fight, and it's very well choreographed. And that climax fight scene with between Scorpion and Sub-Zero is just so epic and awesome. And then Scorpion is like, "Get over here!" And yeah, it's just so epic and awesome. And then there are a bunch of other action scenes. Yeah, there are just so many action scenes in this movie. That's a little bit of a big complaint to me. There are too many action scenes in this movie. I know the movie is called Mortal Kombat, I know that, but still though, there are a little bit too many action scenes and less. There's not that much time in this movie for character development. There's only the dinner scene is the only scene that we get actual character development with these characters, which is a great scene, by the way. And Kano was really funny, and his laser eye, that was awesome. And the fight between Sonya and Kano at the end was awesome. The action scenes are some of the highlights of this movie. I wasn't really a fan of Shang Tsung in this movie. He was really good in the 1995 movie, but he was just yet another generic bad guy. And of all the villains in this movie, he was easily my least favorite. The big thing that fans of Mortal Kombat hate with this movie the most is Cole Young, which I don't understand why, really. Like, I still respect Cole Young, guys. I thought he was a good character, and he was a welcome addition to Mortal Kombat. And if they have him in the other sequels, then okay. The only thing I'm worried about for the other Mortal Kombat sequels is that Johnny Cage was such an entertaining character in the 1995 movie. So that they're going to like recast him. I don't like that. I think that they should bring back the old actor instead. And this is a first-time director. I respect that. It's a pretty good movie to be a first-time director, and I couldn't have done it better. Great job, director of this movie, whatever your name is. And like I liked Scorpion in this movie, and the opening scene was awesome. One of the best scenes of the movie. But it's just he was in the movie in the beginning of the movie, and he was such a great character. But then it wasn't until the end of the movie until he actually showed up more. He was in the beginning of the movie, but then we have to wait an entire movie to see him, not until the end of the movie, which was very disappointing. They had Scorpion in the poster for the movie, but then you barely saw anything from him in the movie, which was very disappointing. And also another great thing in this movie is all the brutalities. If you like violence in movies, then you're going to enjoy this, guys. There are a lot of fatalities and a lot of brutal deaths in this movie, especially in Goro's death, which was very brutal, even more violent than I thought it would be. So now for me, in the end, I thought that Mortal Kombat was an okay, entertaining movie. I think it was the 2019 Hellboy of 2021 for me. 2019's Hellboy, I thought it was an okay movie. A lot of people hated it, but I thought it was okay and entertaining because of how violent the movie was. And the same thing can be said about this movie, but I think that this movie is a little bit better. But yeah, I thought it was entertaining. Some of the brutal deaths were awesome, and some of the action scenes were great in this movie. Sometimes the movie can be a bit boring, that they're training for the tournament, but it doesn't come until the sequel. And they have announced that there are 4 more Mortal Kombat sequels announced. But yeah, I thought this was, I recommend watching this movie if you're a massive Mortal Kombat fan. But if you don't know, have really heard of Mortal Kombat, I don't think you will enjoy this movie. The opening scene was awesome. Scorpion was awesome. Sub-Zero was awesome. The climax of the movie was awesome. The end credits with the iconic Mortal Kombat theme, that was awesome and epic. Yeah, a new episode of What If came out 2 days ago, but this time there's Ultravision, and this episode is awesome, so go check it out if you have not already. Do you want me to do a review on What If? Let me know in the comments below, and I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.